This is Dr. Mark, Animal Advocate, owner of Pawsitive Personals, your go-to channel for all things pet training, pet care, pet tips, and much more. Thank you for visiting another one of our videos. Today we feature e-collar training. Hope you enjoy. And if you feel this video has helped, please let us know in the comments section. We always would love to hear from you. Thanks. Now on with our video. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often met with mixed feelings: e-collars, also known as electronic collars or remote training collars. Now before you click away, hear me out. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and we're here to clear things up. When used correctly, an e-collar can be a valuable tool for training, especially for certain breeds or behavioral challenges that are tough to manage with other methods. But, and this is a big but, it's absolutely crucial to understand how to use it effectively and humanely. Misuse can lead to confusion and stress for your pet. We're talking about clear communication with your furry friend, not punishment. It's about guiding them towards the right behavior in a way they understand. Think of it like this. An e-collar is simply a way to get your dog's attention, like a tap on the shoulder, so you can redirect them towards the right behavior. It's a tool for communication, not a tool for punishment. In this video, we're breaking down 10 essential tips to help you navigate the world of e-collar training safely and responsibly. We'll cover everything from choosing the right collar to ensuring your dog is comfortable and stress-free. Remember, a well-trained dog is a happy dog, and that's what we're all about. So let's get started and make training a positive experience for both you and your furry friend. Before you even think about introducing an e-collar, your dog needs a solid foundation in basic obedience. We're talking sit, stay, come, those non-negotiable commands every dog should know. Why? Because e-collar training is all about communication. It's about sending a clear signal that's paired with a known command. Imagine trying to learn a new language but you don't even know the alphabet. That's what it's like for a dog without basic obedience trying to understand an e-collar. So, if your dog is still mastering the basics, hold off on the e-collar for now. Focus on building that strong foundation of trust and understanding. Once your dog is responding consistently to those core commands, you can start thinking about incorporating an e-collar as an additional training tool. Remember, it's all about setting your dog up for success. Training should be a positive experience for both you and your dog. The more your dog enjoys learning, the more effective the training will be. Patience and consistency are key. Celebrate small victories and keep sessions short and fun. With time, your dog will not only master basic commands but also be ready for more advanced training techniques. Alright, so your dog's a rock star with basic commands and you're ready to explore e-collar training. The next step is ensuring the collar fits properly. We're aiming for snug, but not too tight. You want the contact points to touch the skin without digging in. Think of it like wearing a watch. It should be snug enough to stay put, but not so tight that it's uncomfortable. A good rule of thumb is to be able to fit 2 fingers comfortably between the collar and your dog's neck. If it's too loose, the stimulation might be inconsistent or ineffective. Too tight, and you risk irritating their skin or even causing discomfort. Take the time to adjust the collar properly, and always double-check the fit before each training session. Remember, comfort equals a happy and receptive learner. When it comes to e-collar stimulation, less is always more, especially in the beginning. Start with the lowest setting, and gradually increase the level until you find your dog's working level. This is the lowest setting, where they reliably respond to the stimulation. Think of it like finding the right volume on your headphones. You want to hear the music clearly, but you don't need to blast your eardrums. Every dog is different, so what works for one might not work for another. Pay close attention to your dog's body language. Are they flicking their ears, licking their lips, or are they showing signs of stress or discomfort? Adjust the stimulation level accordingly, and remember, it's better to err on the side of caution. Let's be clear, the e-collar is not a magic fix-it tool, and it's definitely not a replacement for good old-fashioned training. It's a tool to be used sparingly and strategically, kind of like that fancy spice you only use on special occasions. Avoid overusing the e-collar, as this can lead to desensitization or even negative associations. Instead, think of it as a way to fine-tune behaviors that you've already been working on with positive reinforcement methods. For example, if you're working on recall and your dog is easily distracted, a quick low-level stimulation paired with the come command can help regain their focus. Remember, the goal is to use the e-collar to communicate effectively, not to constantly correct or punish. We've talked about the importance of basic obedience and clear communication, and this is where it all comes together. When training your dog, it's crucial to establish a strong foundation of trust and understanding. Always, and I mean always, pair e-collar stimulation with a verbal command. This ensures that your dog knows exactly what is expected of them. This helps your dog understand what you want them to do, rather than just feeling a random sensation. It's about creating a clear and consistent line of communication. Think of it like teaching a child to tie their shoes. You wouldn't just keep pulling on the laces without explaining the steps, right? You'd guide them through each part of the process. You wouldn't just keep pulling on the laces without explaining the steps, right? Instead, you'd patiently show them how to make the loops and pull them tight. So if you're using the e-collar to reinforce the come command, make sure you say come clearly before applying any stimulation. This way, your dog can connect the command with the action. Make sure you say come clearly before applying any stimulation. Consistency is key in helping your dog learn and respond appropriately. Over time, your dog will start to associate the command with the sensation, and this association will become stronger with repetition and positive reinforcement. And eventually, you'll be able to phase out the e-collar altogether. Your dog will respond to your verbal commands alone, showing the effectiveness of your training. Remember, the goal is to teach your dog to respond to your commands, not just to the e-collar itself. This builds a deeper bond and mutual respect between you and your pet, not just to the e-collar itself. Responsible use of the e-collar can enhance your training, but the ultimate aim is a well-behaved dog who listens to you out of understanding and trust. If you are enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. In the world of dog training, timing is everything, especially when it comes to e-collar corrections. To be effective, the stimulation needs to be delivered immediately when the undesirable behavior occurs. Think of it like a light switch. You flip the switch, the light turns on instantly. There's no delay, no confusion. The same principle applies to e-collar training. If you wait too long to deliver the correction, your dog won't make the connection between their behavior and the sensation. For example, if you're working on jumping and you correct your dog after they've already jumped on you, they'll be confused about what they're being corrected for. Instead, deliver a quick, low-level stimulation the moment they start to jump up. Remember, timing is key to clear communication and effective training. E-collar training should only ever take place during controlled training sessions, never in free play or when your dog is unsupervised. Think of it like this. You wouldn't practice your golf swing in the middle of a busy street, right? You need a designated space where you can focus and avoid any mishaps. The same goes for e-collar training. Choose a familiar, distraction-free environment where your dog can relax and focus on learning. Avoid using the e-collar in situations where your dog might be overly excited, stressed, or anxious, as this can create negative associations. Remember, the goal is to create a positive and productive learning experience for your dog. One of the biggest misconceptions about e-collars is that they're meant to be used for punishment. Let me be crystal clear, this couldn't be further from the truth. E-collar training should never be about inflicting pain or instilling fear. It's about using clear communication and guidance to help your dog make better choices. Think of it like a gentle nudge in the right direction, not a harsh reprimand. If you approach e-collar training with a punishment mindset, you're likely to create more problems than you solve. Your dog might become fearful, anxious, or even shut down completely. Instead, focus on using the e-collar as a way to communicate what you want your dog to do, not what you don't want them to do. Remember, positive reinforcement and a compassionate approach are key to successful e-collar training. Know you've been a good friend. Just like you wouldn't wear a watch to bed every night, your dog needs a break from their e-collar. Remove the collar regularly, at least once a day, to prevent skin irritation and ensure their comfort. Think of it like taking off your shoes after a long day. It just feels good to let your skin breathe. When you remove the collar, check your dog's neck for any signs of redness, irritation, or hair loss. If you notice anything unusual, discontinue use and consult your veterinarian. Remember, a comfortable dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog is a much more receptive learner. E-collar training can be an incredibly effective tool when used correctly, but it's not for everyone. If you're unsure about any aspect of e-collar training, or if you're simply not comfortable using one, don't hesitate to seek professional guidance. A certified dog trainer or behaviorist experienced in e-collar training can provide personalized instruction and ensure that you're using this tool safely and humanely. They can also help you troubleshoot any challenges you might be facing and create a customized training plan tailored to your dog's specific needs. Remember, there's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of responsible ownership. So there you have it, guys. 10 essential tips for using an e-collar safely and effectively. Remember, it's all about clear communication, positive reinforcement, and always prioritizing your dog's well-being. If you're considering incorporating an e-collar into your training routine, I encourage you to do your research, consult with a professional, and most importantly, listen to your dog. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more dog training tips and tricks. Until next time, keep those tails wagging.